Now we have a trend structure from the market is moving very slowly, but that doesn't deter us from catching a price movement. And so far, we have taken some correction, but let's look at the structure from what the market has done. Break and retest, another retest. So let's look at it holistically and see where the price is going from here. Is another retest. Is another retest. And is another one. Another one. Then breakout of structure. Retest one. Retest two. So technically here, it's coming here on a double confluence. And there is a very high probability that market will drop from there. You know, the probability that this market will drop from here is very high. The reason is because we have two trend structures that have met at that level. However, if it fails to drop from here, then it will be a buy confirmation. What that means is that a failure here will most likely indicate that price is going back again into 85 zone. So this could be what the market wants to do. But to put into perspective, we cannot run into logical conclusion just because of that. So we have to do what we do best is to see. But for now, the market is in a sell structure. So what that means is that it could technically drop from here and maybe find some bit of resistance at this level, maybe somewhere around here, and ultimately pull down into 151. So this will be your new descending trend line to catch buy support after price indicating that this is an available pattern to be adopted by the market. So most likely it may want to come down to that trend that have held price, but at the moment we have a pull out from an ascending trend line on 1 hour, and we have viewed it on many time frame, and the results seem to be giving us the same. So, but however, there are some confluence at the moment which we must also look at, especially what transpired yesterday by. If you look here, you see there is a break of structure here and there's a retest, and price have held it firmly. So we are going to see what price does with that structure on 30 minutes. There's a structure there on 30 minutes. So when price comes back there, I want to see what it does with that structure. So if it comes back here again, it might respect it around 190. Yes, and 190 looks promising. So at that level, you could potentially see another pullback then before we have an ultimate takeaway. And most times market do not give opportunity to correct your mistakes. It will just have an outright drawdown. So I'll be looking at 190 as a temporary correction and a temporary buyback. Yes, I'll be looking at it for correction and a temporary buyback based on the information we have here on a descending trend line. So if it respects it and want to play along it, then we'll most likely. So let's see if it draws down. But if it doesn't draw down, that's pretty fine. And another thing worthy of note is to see that we are looking for critical buy positions. And one critical buy position we found here is another nice buy position, a tremendous buy, which we are also going to factor it out. The tremendous, very beautiful buy position here, beautiful buy position around 4,100. 4,100 coincide with a structure I have in the past. So I think at the moment that market might want to give me some sinking factor at that level up to 190. If it comes into 190, honestly, that would be really appreciated. That would really be appreciated if it does that for me. If it does that, I will appreciate it. But if it doesn't, that's okay for me. I don't have issue with that. So at the moment, this is the structure of the market, and so let's see if we get a pullback. If we don't get a pullback into into 190, a pullback into 190 might provide the impetus to go back again on the structure, which might take the structure away. So if that comes back again, if we get an outright pull again, then it will definitely get a break of structure, and we will most likely get into 4,287, maybe most likely into New York session. Yes, that's what I see. Otherwise, it's selling from there. By the moment, just like I told you, there is already a sell double confluence here already. There's a double confluence for sell here. So I expect you to respect it. Yeah, I expect you to respect it. So I wish you good luck. Bye bye for now.